In a ceremonial changing of the guard rich with symbolism, King Charles III has formally anointed his youngest granddaughter Lady Louise as the new Duchess of Sussex, a royal upgrading that represents the monarch's definitive moving on from the Harry and Meghan era. The investiture ceremony, conducted in a private chapel on the grounds of Buckingham Palace, saw the 19-year-old Lady Louise take a vow to faithfully serve the crown and people of Sussex after being adorned with the symbolic regalia of the prestigious dukedom. Her new title was legally marked by the issuance of official letters patent signed by the king. We're extraordinarily proud to witness this new chapter being turned for the county of Sussex as they embrace their future duchess, King Charles said following the low-key yet deeply meaningful event. Lady Louise has long embodied the qualities we value most in the royal family: grace, humility, duty, and unwavering devotion to the people she will now represent across the ancient dukedom. The king went on to praise his granddaughter's academic excellence and quiet strength of noble character, that he said played a key role in his decision to elevate her to one of the most respected dukedoms in the royal ranks. For centuries, the lineage and titles associated with the Duchy of Sussex carried immense prestige and gravitas within the monarchy, until recent years saw the territory's reputation tumble into ignominy and disgrace. It has now fallen to the Oxford-educated Lady Louise to help restore the soiled Sussex name to its former glory. The symbolic cleaving of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles away from the transitory debacle of Harry and Meghan's royal exit represents a tectonic shift in the House of Windsor. For over 3.5 years, the county of Sussex was essentially held hostage to the constant controversy, civil air, and relentless truth-bombing emanating from the self-exiled American-based couple's feverish publicity campaigns. However, with the Duke and Duchess having now been rendered constitutionally separate abstractions from the Sussex titles themselves, the dukedom has officially reverted back to the crown as a fresh ancestral slate for a more deserving figure like Lady Louise to inscribe her legacy upon. This is absolutely the keystone moment shaking the last wisps of that wretched psychodrama from the record books, remarked Cortland Humphreys, a veteran royal analyst. At long last, the quintessentially noble county of Sussex is liberated from the stain of saying its name alongside those particularly truculent personalisms. From King Charles's perspective, repatriating the Sussex title to a more principled member of the royal family appears part of a broader mandate to restore the integrity and tradition his reign represents. In the same spirit as evicting Harry and Meghan from Frogmore Cottage, assigning Lady Louise as Duchess firmly exorcises their lingering cultural association with the honorific. This is about reclaiming the moral aristocracy and rehabilitating beloved national institutions from the tawdry hijinks of that odious confected brand of privacy penetrators, Humphreys assessed. And while the youthful, academic-minded Louise may seem an unconventional character to elevate to the regal dukedom, her symbolic importance in the changing of the Sussex Guard cannot be overstated for the family's cultural currency. Louise is precisely the picture of refined decency and selfless public service the institution needed to resurrect the dignity of that proud regional identity, analyzed Emily Harding, editor of L'Officiel Royal. The crown could hardly make a starker departure from the degenerate era of debauched sideshows and comically unhinged diatribes that the Sussexes came to epitomize. Beyond the baseline pageantry of investiture, Buckingham Palace sources indicate King Charles has grand ambitions for his new Duchess of Sussex to help steer the dukedom into a reinvigorated new age of community engagement and public goodwill efforts. Partnering with the Princelands Trust, Louise is expected to take the lead on spearheading charitable initiatives and outreach in cities like Brighton and Hove that aim to uplift Sussex's underserved populations and youth programming. The 19-year-old will likely utilize her social media platforms to drive more relatable outreach for the firm's next generation. Of course, the challenges facing any young working royal thrust into the limelight are immense in today's unforgiving public fishbowl. Lady Louise will be under immense pressure to flawlessly execute the crown's reclamation offensive for the sullied Sussex's name after the relentless melodramas of her disgraced predecessors. But with her fresh face and reputation for unshakable poise under scrutiny, many see in Louise the personification of the reset button the monarchy so desperately craved with their toxic transatlantic debacle finally expunged from official memory. What is your take on this matter? Please tell us in the comments. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notifications